my name is Jason anyway, and this is Benson. And both of us are actually chefs. We are trained as a chef. We have not been very healthy since day one.
We are healthy, H-E-L-L-T-Y.
We are H-E-L-L-T-Y, right? Being a chef, at first we do not know that food is meant to be good for the body. We know that food is meant to be good for the tongue, and food is meant to be a pleasure rather than what it does to our body and everything. Until recently, well, I had a job in Polaka. You've heard of this restaurant in Alexandra? Retail Center?
Brian is there.
I've tried it before.
Yeah, so the restaurant basically promises a lot more healthier food. But then again, it's a platform rather than a certain healthy food in things. Because people from the high fat, low carb can come and eat over there, and people from the low carb, the high carb, low fat can eat over there as well. Because we serve quinoa and other stuff. So we're not really paleo. We do a lot of gluten-free stuff as well. We do a lot of vegetarian as well. And then last year, Benson joined us. He was from Chinese cuisine style, a lot of MSG.
So do you really use
chicken powder.
MSG in Chinese food?
Yes, most
Most of the time.
This is one of his. This is one of
No, the
my
dirty
jokes.
secrets.
The secret of a good fried rice
Get money,
is
is it?
No, the secret to a good fried rice is 2 bowls of fried rice, 2 eggs, a pinch of salt, a pinch of sugar, 2 tablespoons of MSG, and a tablespoon of chicken powder.
Chicken powder. Okay.
that's what
the Chinese restaurant.
Chinese restaurant do with fried rice.
Okay.
So
it's quite sad because they don't save on cost.
Ingredients and stuff.
Yeah,
it's convenient.
Again, because a good fried rice actually you need to have a very concentrated stock. Then you do your very good soy sauce. Then when you fry the rice, and the last step is to add the soy sauce and the very thick stock and just dry it out. That's that adds the umami and the MSG to it.
Is it good for you? It might not be. Well, we don't know.
Yeah.
The thing is, but then again, it's frowned upon. So being in Onaka, we wanted to be revolutionary. We want to make food that are delicious, healthy, and food that are healthy, delicious, so that everybody can enjoy everything. And again, being trained as a chef, when we see healthy food, and when people talk about healthy food, we like, you know, organic, ooh, the healthy stuff, you know. But then again, I look at it from the other point of view that if you are going to be just a chef who maximizes flavors, textures, and pleasures, then you're just going to be a mainstream chef. You're just going to come off from the mainstream. The whole entire being of being revolutionary is coming out from the mainstream and really excelling in it, right?
Yeah. The problem with coming out from the mainstream, you don't get the money. It's the mainstream that give you the money. So you got to balance, you got to really weigh what you want in life.
Exactly.
That's why we also offer this kitchen for them to prototype some interesting concepts and ideas.
Yeah.
Get from restaurants and have this intimate session to just share what you truly feel. Last Saturday we had a chef chat session. We had like 6 or 7 chefs, I think, or 5 to 6 chefs.
Yeah.
Somebody who runs, lady who runs Onaka, with us, the restaurant here, and then we have people like Yoni and a couple of friends who was interested to consider getting their hands and feet into F&B. I think they all left like, wow, thinking twice, like, do I really want to get into the F&B business? It was very interesting, and And I remember the quote from that. You know, they say it's every chef's dream to open a restaurant. But once they have that dream, Benson said, right, it will become a nightmare.
Once the dream materialized, it becomes a nightmare.
And it was interesting, and then, you know, so I guess this was the platform to allow, you know, chefs to like, without that stress of like, okay, you know, get a
Being a
feedback
business,
and being a business. That was okay, so what are you making?
I'm making a superfood smoothie. Also have nuts. Probably the caveman would be.
Again, this workshop doesn't have any pen and paper because I think having pen and paper and everything becomes more studious and very, very stiff. Yeah. Again, our cooking style is not pen and paper cooking style either. I could get very pen and papery and scientific and all that. But then again, this time around, we wanted to make it very loose. So that at the end of this day, my goal is that you guys will take something from this and basically not replicate, but take it from this and see, oh, maybe I should eat like this. Oh, maybe I should cook like this. Oh, maybe this is I should take it and then and basically run with the ball, right? So again, superfood smoothies. That's what Benson is doing. We're doing a coconut milk, coconut water, coconut, the coconut flesh, some bananas, you know. Why is it superfood? Because all these items are actually superfoods. Bananas are superfoods, carbohydrates. Coconut juice are actually superfoods, carbohydrates. Coconut milk is superfoods, fat. And the next thing that we want to put, we actually want to put spirulina. Spirulina is basically a superfoods antioxidant.
Where can you get that?
You can just buy from.
There's a lot of organic shops that you can get spirulinas from. And this is basically one of the ways to make your smoothies green. And making a smoothies green actually is quite uncommon.
Really?
From other people. We realized that when we serve green drinks, all our customers like do. Right? I hope you guys are okay with green drinks.
It feels a bit like Incredible Hulk.
How much of coconut milk do you have to put in?
Just,
We don't know.
We don't know. It's by taste. Okay, I actually add in probably 100 ml.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very agar-agar.
It's up to your own taste. That's why when we tell people, when you do recipes, when you buy cookbooks, the cookbook asks you to add like this much of salt and this much of milk and whatnot. You don't have to follow. You probably want to add like half this.
In fact, if the cookbook will tell you a certain much, I'm actually writing a cookbook and we're testing everything. If I would have tell you 20 grams of salt, take it with a pinch. Salt is not actually 20 grams, it's actually a pinch of salt. 20 grams of salt is actually a lot.
When using a blender, there's always a way to use it. Do it at a slow speed. Once everything seems like blended together, then you increase the speed to the highest. Because if it goes on high, it will just bubble. This Vita mix is probably the best blender you can get in the market.
It's actually a 3,000 horsepower blender. That costs like
Oh, really?
if you guys want to buy it, I don't need it.
Can you make soap?
No, you can blend everything.
Oh, yeah.
You can blend everything.
Yeah, I think actually green drink not very appetizing would be right.
It doesn't look very appetizing, but then again, after people got used to it, they're like, wow, this is very
Unless
healthy.
it's like cucumber or celery.
Yep.
Not as a smoothie, I mean, I just use a little.
So again, from the people, your dietary habits, low carb, high fat. Why do you choose such?
For health.
For health?
And Jason's also trained as a doctor. So when we say,
What
really?
does it make you feel?
Sorry?
What does it make you feel?
Well, it'll stop your carb highs and lows. It stops your insulin spiking. And from my research over the last 2 years, and what's starting to come out in public now.
Yeah, it would be a lot easier to do it that way because you can just put everything in and then put it in the oven, forget about it for 1 hour, and done.
You won't burn, you won't dry out.
Yes.
Okay.
So, let us start.
This induction needs a actually, like a stew that
No, some stews are.
you
Yeah, they are actually using some other things.
What does it say?
Yeah, nice. It's okay. It's okay.
just now you guys tried.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Oh,
works.
yes.
It takes time. It's induction. It's not
Chef
event.
normally prefers doing induction.
No, I
Fire.
don't. I like fire.
I like fire.
Actually,
Fire.
by right, in the paleo spirit, you're not
Yeah.
supposed to cook with induction.
Really?
Yeah.
Why not?
You don't have
Because
electricity.
there's no electricity back then. So, I mean, feel free to just ask questions, whether it's about diet, it's about cooking, and we are trying our best to actually.
Is this your
cook
first
well.
time doing this style of cooking and explaining?
Well, not really first time at cooking and explaining. We are actually
quite.
done quite.
I've done
They've
a
done,
few. I've done a few
Yeah.
the middle crops generating things.
Yeah. In fact, Jason, they were mentioning that there are some. You can chat later with Jason and Benson. They were talking about looking into working with a production company. And they were looking into producing some videos and some other content on what they're doing next. Yeah. It's working already. It's working.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, it's good.
We want it to be.
What spices are you using?
Okay, so this is a blend of spice that quite Middle Easterny, and then we're gonna make it more local with coconut milk.
Instead of using chili powder,
We have a mixture of chili powder and paprika. Then we have coriander powder, we have cumin, and we have mint leaf. White mint leaf.
Mint leaves?
Yeah.
You buy the mint leaves or you have to make it into
Oh,
powder?
it's the dry.
Oh, the dried mint.
Yeah. The fresh mint.
Not really. No.
The fresh mint in Singapore is okay. It's not.
So you don't have to pre-marinate the chicken when you cook radish?
This
You
is
need to like
basically
leave
just
it for
to-
2 hours, 3 hours?
This is basically just to make it into a colored state. After this, we're gonna braise it. When
Yeah.
once you braise it, actually you're doing a lot of.
It will just
Flavor,
absorb.
absorb the flavors.
Scientifically, it's called osmosis.
Yeah.
Have you cooked on induction before?
Have I ever cooked on induction? Many times before.
You see the food, right?
Because we use induction.
We use
and
induction,
then
it's very fast.
Very fast. Everything should be very fast.
But then again, you know, we're not really a proponent of cooking everything fast.
As in, you mean...
No, I mean, we just mean that it heats so
The
fast.
heat,
That when we
it's
transfer
fast.
from gas to induction, we were like, oh my god.
It's very fast.
Very instant.
Very,
And your food gets burnt really fast.
yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Then it doesn't get cooked, it gets burnt.
Yes.
Yeah, because the
Oh,
heat.
The
really?
ladies and the chop, no, you have to,
Yeah.
everything should be ready and then.
That's why normally when I use induction, I put it at a very low heat.
Yeah. Now we do that. Now we used to just.
I'll just bring it up, I sear the thing, then bring it down, and let the thing sit there.
Yeah.
Do other things.
But it's good for that, right? It's thermal control, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Because it's very fast, it's just bang. The heat will just bang.
when Takeout came in and fixed this thing up for us, we have no idea how to even turn this thing on. We're like, why did you actually turn this on? Yeah, and then like, it's not hot.
so this is searing. Basically, the searing is it's basically browning the chicken pieces.
Yeah. Searing actually makes flavor. It makes colors and makes flavor. It doesn't lock in the juice.
Yeah.
It's a meat. Okay?
Oh, it doesn't lock in. You're not supposed to lock in.
It doesn't lock. There's no lock in this.
There's no lock in it. Because when you cook, the collagen will contract. And you just squeeze out while just. That's why some later those hard they actually go on raw. Because
cavemen don't have fire.
Fire.
But I'm going to take a sensible approach to.
I would want to eat snapper and sashimi. And chicken sashimi, there's only in Japan. Yeah, there's chicken sashimi. And if you like some pork sashimi, you can go Germany, they have pork tartar.
So it's a good thing if you have a cast iron like this, because cast iron retains a lot of heat, right? And so if you heat it up until it's very, very hot, it's still okay. I mean, your chicken won't burn as long as you basically turn it down a step further. The trick about using induction, right, is that you heat it up, especially if you use a cast iron. You heat it up, and after turn it down a little bit, get the whole entire thing really basically even, so that the heat will be evened out in the pan itself. Then after that, put it in the pan and sear, and you want to have it quite brown, not quite yet.
Smells good. So you just need to, do you cook the chicken through when you sear it?
No. Basically what you want is just color when you sear it.
So you do it, so how do you know how long you put it in?
Pardon?
How long do you, how do you know when you take it out?
How do you know it when there's color?
Like color means what? Like color when it becomes cooked or brown or?
When it becomes brown, like quite a dark brown.
Yeah, before it gets good.
Before it gets black.
But you're doing it over high heat.
Over high heat.
Won't it burn easily? Really?
As long as you control the heat. The thing is that, cooking is about controlling heat. If you can't control it, then that's where the food gets burned. This is a very special skill set that takes a few years to actually to see.
Yeah, question, so
Yeah.
if I cook at home, right?
This is the color that you want.
Okay. Question, I have a question, when I cook at home,
Mhm.
I always wonder if the best thing to do by okay, I set it up to say 7 or 8. Then after that I go down to 4. And then I keep playing with the temperature because I couldn't figure out, sometimes it looks like it's getting burnt and then I have to bring it up. Is it okay to play with the temperature like that?
That's controlling fire.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
So it's not
if you
true
notice-
that you need to have a consistent temperature.
No. If you notice, right, a lot of people
They're not going to eat.
and
They're not going to eat.
You
Food
can
cooking is
you have to
another
have a consistent heat to cook the food.
a lot of times, right, when people cook in the kitchen, right, when they cook like that, and then they will take it out from the heat, then they'll put it again in the heat,
Yeah.
take it out,
Yeah.
that's basically
Controlling.
controlling the thing.
Oh, okay.
Look at the Chinese wok. The Chinese chef, they do the wok thing and they just control it. Because they don't control fire, they just leave up the wok.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, they do that.
right?
So the good thing about searing things, right, especially when the chicken has all the skin and the fat and all the goodness in it, is that the fat renders.
The what?
The fat renders into the pan, which allows you to actually fry another part without having to add some more.
you cook often?
Almost every day.
Almost every day.
They have to cook because
this diet, I cook for my client every day, Monday to Friday. Okay.
Really?
No eggs.
Really? You cook every
Yeah,
day?
no eggs. No sugar, no carbs, no starch, no milk. Yeah. They even don't want to.
Wow.
So it's like just meat, veg, meat, veg.
Yeah, it does get very hard if you have to eat outside.
So I do their one lunch or right then I do the dinner or
How about the kentang? No, we love it too much.
reasonably.
and I do different things every day. Basically different things every day, and once in a while they would like to have some more.
I think the hardest thing for me when it comes to paleo or like having low carb is having pasta. It's like, you know, when you have Italian, you love to have a slice of pizza or pasta. It's just so difficult.
Well, we live in a carb-centric world. Again, I'm angry about it. Why do HPP endorses so much carbohydrates? Because it's cheaper that way. It's cheaper to feed the nation. But can you imagine if they do paleo? They have to do all the meats for the prisoners, for kids. It's very expensive.
Basically my food cost per day for 3 meals is about $80 to $9. Meals for the good stuff, free range, organic, free.
So the one thing about paleo is that it's the use of roots, the roots of vegetables, and here I translated into ginger. In Asia, you are dealing with a lot of ginger. You've got your old ginger, you got young ginger, you got your yellow ginger, you got your blue ginger, yellow ginger. That is? Yellow ginger is actually turmeric. So this chicken has all the good parts in it. Just you cut all the backside and Is there any special part of the chicken that you like? The backside. You know, in Japan, the takoyaki. Yakitori, yeah. They have a chicken butt.
I like it fried.
I like it over curry. I like it in my porridge.
With the fat. I like it. Maybe I'll put it in.
How about you? Do you eat a lot of fat?
But he eats a lot of rice.
Used to everything. Used to.
But I reckon it's because it's the combination between fat and carbohydrate is the one that's the one that makes it. I mean, there must be some binding between fat and carbohydrates that basically puts your insulin in storage mode and for your.
Carbohydrates are basically sugar.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
all carbs you eat become sugar.
Yeah.
Sugar spikes your insulin. So insulin only responds to sugar, doesn't respond to fat. So whenever you eat sugar or carbohydrates, you have a spike in your insulin. And
Yeah.
then whatever you eat that meal, it's stored as fat. So insulin tells the body to store everything that you eat as fat. Insulin makes fat grow. That's the only hormone that makes fat grow.
disease and
Pollution.
some disease,
Pollution.
monsoon, and then now there's a lot of problem with overfishing. Like catching.
In fact, I'm not against the organic movement. As I told everybody, I'm not against the organic movement. The organic movement is good. It's a very well planned thing. But then again, at some point, organic may not be the thing that you want to see. First of all, economically, it's not just too sound for everybody, right? But then again, some wild caught fish are just not meant to be wild caught, you know, because there are farm fish out there that are treated in a way that they are actually organic from the sea itself. Because where do they farm it? They farm it in the sea, right?
What do you stuff in there?
So basically, we're stuffing it with the spices. The one that we cut already, we're just basically stuffing it.
And what are the spices again? Lemongrass?
Lemongrass, onions, yellow ginger, and turmeric.
And the rest of the roots that we are not going to...
Ginger. Okay, when you do fish, ginger is quite important because it actually gets the fishy taste away, the fishy smell.
How do you ensure fish don't overcook? Because the difficult part is to make sure fish doesn't become tough.
Depends on fish. Depends on fish.
Depends on the thickness. And if you bake the fish, probably it takes longer than steaming. Steaming takes about 7 to 8 minutes the most.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
I wish my fish of 15 minutes because I always worry.
Because when you do 15 minutes, it will be confirmed overcooked.
Yeah,
You cut,
it's
you
always
have to cut
very
the body.
tough.
You just cut, then you easy.
Yeah. So 15 minutes is too long. Probably that's for shark or crocodile.
So the thickness, the thickness.
But for
Thickness.
baking, it takes more longer. It takes about really 15 minutes.
Baking is 15.
Yeah, even half an hour.
Oh.
Because it's slower. Because steaming, it have the
Moisture,
steam, the
yeah.
moisture, the liquids is conduction. And
Water is a very good conductor.
Baking is through convection. Convection is always slower.
Air is the worst conductor.
Yes, but if you are using a charcoal oven, then it's a different pace. It's cooking by radiation. It's super fast.
Oh, so
Yeah.
barbecue and all that is actually fast.
Yeah, it's fast. If you look at the stone oven in those pizza place, they use the charcoal and the wood. It takes about 30 seconds to make the pizza, to cook the pizza. There's a moment, because the oven is about 800 degrees and it's just...
No wonder.
Yeah, some even, the most is 1 minute. Because most of the pizza ingredients are all cooked.
Yeah.
They are cooked ingredients. You just need to gratinate the cheese and get the skin. Because Italian pizza are the thin crust, crispy type. It's not like the American pizza, it's like, it's a bread. So it takes a very long time.
So this fish, right, whenever you are roasting things in a pan like this, one whole and the other, it's very easy. A good tip is that, you know, if you don't have a wire rack, I was young and stupid, so I thought I should come to Singapore and try cooking again. So I did a diploma at culinary, and haven't been stopping from them. That's why cooking at home reminds me of how I started. The difference is that when you cook at home, you are unhurried, and you can cook in your boxes. Cooking in a professional kitchen is very pressurized. You are cooking in a specific time frame, and basically you need to bang out like hundreds of dishes.
Yes.
Benson could tell you about I mean, all my life I've been cooking in a Western style of kitchen. Benson came from the Asian kitchen.
Yeah, I came from the Asian kitchen. I started as a hawker. I do roast duck, I do roast pork. Then I went on to do zi cha, those Chinese walking thing. Then after that, I call it a day. I go to schools and I join a silver priest, the lounge, the Yakilaos first class. Then I do Western because Chinese cooking is tiring. It's too much.
It's a fire. Make you tired. Make you tired.
And we are always looking. In Chinese cooking, they're talking about wok hei, and you got to have the fires. It's like they are burning yourself. So every day we stand in front of the stove about 6 hours, just doing service off the stove, and 6 hours doing all the preps, and another 2 hours doing washing because you can't mop. So I have to wash everything. So I spend about 14 hours a day. Yeah. Also the money is good being a hawker. Yeah, really. Yeah. It's
just that the life is not good, right?
The life is not good. You got no life. Yeah, so after like 3 years, I sold my hawker store, and I went on to doing restaurants and cafes and lounge. And the final one that I went to is with Jason in Osaka. He's a chef. Later on, after that, I jumped out of the kitchen. I took on marketing and business development role, and I will open up cafes. Yeah.
Look at that.
So you open cafes or?
Yeah, I do own Hong Kong cafes sometimes, like Fai Dan Gong too.
It's hard work.
Yeah, it's hard work, and the chef is out of control. They are all over the place. So I just close it down. Yeah. And I'm proud of being a chef. I'm a full-time Navy serviceman. I serve in the submarine quarter, train submariner, do some diving.
He was a submariner. 1%, is that 1% of the Navy?
Almost. In US, only the top 3% of the Navy strength become submariner. In Singapore, we are about the 1%. So most of the officers they come in are all scholars, and they are instructors. Because we are the pilot batch, the pioneer batch that's been trained in Sweden. So we train all the, when we come back, we train all the newcomers. But being a submariner is almost like the elite, the end of the line. There's nothing much to do in the Navy anymore. So I decided to have a really switch because I used to enjoy cooking. I cook a lot. When I was young, I cook for my brothers because both my parents are working. So when I go home, I'll cook for my sister, my brothers, and also my grandmas and aunties. They are like quick cook. They can like for 100 bags and just can sweat. They are all Cantonese. Yeah.
Do you gentlemen cook? You eat.
Yeah. we need people to eat. Yes. Else our assistant will be redundant.
By the way, just a quick recap. Not just a recap actually. Quick tip. So if you see foods like that,
No color.
there's no color, there's no appeal to it, right?
Something.
If you wanna know about what we do in the restaurant, is we make our plates look pretty, right? So if I would have given you this in a barbecue steam, it's fine, right? It's like, oh wow, it's fish and everything. People would like it. But if I would have given you this in the restaurant, you'd be like, are you kidding me? Right? If you would have paid like $25 plate for this, I would give it, hey, can you please make yourself? And then basically it's canteen stuff, right?
Yeah, that's why I went to this crab in the back, the crab that
This in the back.
thematic
Oh, crab in the back, and then
yeah, all the seafood.
Yeah.
I just thought like, wow, this one charged me so much money, and I'm literally eating out of paper. They just lay these plastic sheets. So So I eat with my bare hands. There's no plate. There's a few of this like East Coast,
East Coast is
Big
one of them.
Splash, and one in I think the first one that started off was Cajun King. And
So again, before that, once everything is finished, done, you want to salt them.
Oh, why do you need
I guess.
salt then?
That's the end of cooking. Because cooking, well, putting the salt before you cook basically flavors the insides of your meat, right? And it bonds with the food. Putting the salt at the end of the food basically creates that extra seasoning outside of the meat that you will actually pick up on your tongue straight away. Right? Okay, so again, from presentation, plating, right? So what we're going to do is, let's say, we're going to put this one side, right in the middle. Then we're going to look for a chicken that is looking very, very pretty. And the color is about the same. Alright? Then we want to okay, cutting fish that are already baked. Basically what you need to do is cut all the fins. Put it from there. And then you want to scrape it from that. Looks like a little.
do you take out the bones or serve it?
You can serve it with the bones. You can eat it without the thing.
You gotta be careful though, right?
You gotta be careful, of course.
It's really fine. Just the bones.
All right. I'll take this a little bit.
What temperature did you have the oven on?
About 180 degrees. Ovens, if it's unspecified or anything, usually 180 is the magic number.
I realized when I go to a butcher shop, beef, what temperature? 180. Chicken, 180. Everything's 180.
Yeah. Unless you want to do it, you want to do beef at a very, very low temperature, put it at 90, then your beef would come out to about at about 5 hours, depending on the size. Basically, it will come out at internal temperature.
But
about
very moist,
60
very
degrees
tender.
okay. That's very good. That's very good. Okay, and then you have a few garnishes like these, lime and thing. Just put it right there. You have your oils ready for you. Okay, oil it, and any greens that works. Season it on one side. Now, from that to that.
Hang on, let me take a photo.
Would that impress your guests?
Just simple stuff.
Simple stuff. So, who would like to be the first one?
Go ahead, you guys.
I think the ladies.
The lady, yes.
Alright?
I'm not too close to it.
You sure?
Yeah. I would love to try, but I can't go
If you got to go to soon, then I better
Okay.
do this for you in a hurry then.
No, please eat because I wasn't gonna stay so long because I was telling them that
Exactly.
I still have to watch just a little bit. Yeah, I still have to watch World Cup. It's really late, and I was like, no, please meet and help us out. I mean, just a little bit, chef. Just a
Sure.
little bit. Yeah. Still have to
Would you like the wings?
whatever it is. Yeah.
Or do you want the drumstick?
Yeah. Anyways,
Drumstick is good.
you gotta go back to my mom's cooking, so
Okay, don't worry. You won't have it.
I'm gonna try. So the whole thing was very fast. I mean, yes, it's about 7 morning, so you actually completed 1, 2, 3 plus dessert. So
Yeah.
everything was-
Yep. The dessert is really
Apologies with the plastic fork. I guess you both of you guys start having the potatoes?
And she doesn't like cilantro.
And you don't like cilantro? Okay, sure. No problem. Which part of the chicken would you like to have?
Fatty part.
Not fatty, but and that goes in the pot.
The fatty part.
There we go. I think you'd like to have some oil in.